Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Devotions at the Garden of Faith. Hope everybody's well this morning. Sounds like there's a nail gun they're using, must be putting a roof on over here somewhere. So excuse that, please. Our prayer request, prayer for a friend of mine that's going through a difficult time. And Cheryl needs prayer. She's in pain every day. And Cheryl's cousin needs custody of her grandson. She lost her daughter a few months ago. Nikki Harris is in the hospital with heart problems. Pray for healing. Robin needs prayer. April needs prayer for her and her family. Keeping It Real has been stressed and anxious lately, needs prayer. Tweets, her grandson needs prayer. Lisa Smith needs prayer for her and her family. They have to be out working. Julie Ann Matthews has an unspoken request. Stacy Whithouse has an appointment with a heart doctor. She had that yesterday. Pray it went well. Jen's father's having eye surgery. He had it yesterday also. I'll get an update on that. Diane Vernia's brother is doing some better. He's off the respirator now. Karen Troll's brother, Jerry's cancer has spread all over his body, including his brain. Pray God will help him home or heal him. Flower Child's cat, Callie, is sick. She took her to the vet and they hydrated her and gave her antibiotic. She's 15 years old. Mark Robb needs prayer for healing of a blister on his toe. Eats with Feifei had a family member pass away. Remember her and her family in prayer. Okay. Uh-oh. Where's my... Well, I seem to have lost my devotion book. I'll have to go get it and I'll be right back. Okay, our Bible verses today come from 1 Samuel 15, 10 through 18. Okay. Then the word of the Lord came to Samuel. I regret that I have made Saul king because he has turned away from me and has not carried out my instructions. Samuel was angry and he cried out to the Lord all that night. Early in the morning, Samuel got up and went to meet Saul, but he was told, Saul has gone to Carmel. There he has set up a monument in his own honor and has turned and gone down to Gilgal. When Samuel reached him, Saul said, The Lord bless you. I have carried out the Lord's instructions. But Samuel said, What then is this bleating of sheep in my ears? What is this lowing of cattle that I hear? Saul answered, The soldiers brought them from the Amalekites. They spared the best of the sheep and cattle to sacrifice to the Lord your God, but we totally destroyed the rest. Enough, Samuel said to Saul. Let me tell you what the Lord said to me last night. Tell me, Saul replied. Samuel said, Although you were once small in your own eyes, did you not become the head of the tribes of Israel? The Lord anointed you king over Israel, and he sent you on a mission saying, Go and completely destroy those wicked people, the Amalekites. Wage war against them until you have wiped them out. Okay. Our devotion today is entitled Underestimating Ourselves. The young man became his team's captain. The professional sports squad was now led by a mild-mannered kid who barely needed to shave. His first press conference was underwhelming. He kept deferring to the coach and to his teammates and mumbled cliches about just trying to do his job. The team performed poorly that season, and by the end of it, the young captain had been traded. He didn't grasp that he'd been entrusted with the authority to lead, or maybe he never believed he could. Due to his failure, Saul was small in his own eyes, which is a funny thing to say about a guy who's described as being tall. He was literally head and shoulders above the rest, and yet that wasn't how he saw himself. In fact, his actions in the chapter showing him trying to win the approval of the people, he hadn't fully grasped that God, not people, had chosen him and given him a mission. But Saul's mistake is a picture of every human being's failure. We can miss that we were made in God's image to reflect his rule and end up misusing our authority, spreading destruction into the world. To undo this, we need to return to God, to let the Father define us by his love, to let him fill us with the Spirit, and to let Jesus send us out into the world. What assignment has God given you that you don't think you have the power to do? Why is it vital to have your identity based in what God says is true? Dear Father, give me eyes to see myself as you see me, and grant me the grace to faithfully carry out the calling you've entrusted to me. And Lord, please help all the people on the prayer list today with their different problems, and help anybody out there that's been affected by the virus, Lord. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen. Hope you all enjoyed this morning's devotions at the Garden of Faith. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I already saw the little bunny. Well, it's right over there. I'll show y'all. Can you see it over there by the step? Hey, bunny. It actually seems like it's eating more grass and the clover and stuff than anything. So remember, we have a contest going on. I don't really usually talk about, a giveaway. I don't really talk about it much. I don't talk about things like that on morning devotion. So stay tuned for Take a Walk with Me, and maybe we'll get some more footage of our bunny, and I'll talk about our giveaway. So everybody, I will see you later on, and God bless. Bye-bye.